I'm Jonas Birch with Emerson, based in Singapore. I'm the Senior Director of Applied Technology, which means I'm responsible for helping plants adopt new technologies, like for digital transformation, like wireless sensor network, industrial Internet of Things, and so on. Right now we are at the Emerson Solutions Center in Singapore. So really the whole purpose of the center is for you to actually experience what digital transformation and the new ways of working are all about. Experience it as opposed to see it in PowerPoint. Okay, so here you can actually install a wireless sensor, okay, a non-intrusive sensor, and you can do it in 1 second, without shutting down the process. So you can actually do things like that. Okay, I don't know if there's an oil spill. Okay, we experience how we use a tablet now to do digital reporting rather than rely on a paper notebook, okay? And you also get to try your hands at, the various softwares and dashboards that goes into the day-to-day operation of a digital plant. So VR is used for learning, okay? So we create a digital twin of your plant. It's an exact digital, high-fidelity digital replica of your plant. So now you can practice manual tasks, like startup, shutdown, loading, offloading, grade change, etc. So these tasks you can now practice over and over until you get it right. You can make mistakes without making headlines. So, well, we let them experience the full suite of technologies that enable digital transformation. Starting, for example, with Always Aware, which are the tablets, with the dashboards, with the information that people need to do their job better, and the underlying analytics, that generate that information, okay? And below that, the sensors, that collect the raw data that goes into the predictive analytics that allows them to know well in advance before a pump fails or a heat exchanger fouls, and so on, okay? Some Malaysian companies have already come here already to do this digital transformation, okay? And we actually start that journey right here. We work with them to develop a digitalization roadmap, for the next 3 to 5 years. Well, we have been in Malaysia for many years, and yeah, we've been working with companies like Petronas, obviously, but also Shell and Talisman and a number of others even in the oleochemical industry, over in Penang, for instance. Okay, so we have offices throughout Malaysia, so we can cover all of these different industries. Yes, what does digital transformation really mean? Well, it means moving from manual and paper-based tasks to automatic, digital, software-based, and data-driven tasks, okay? So for example, in the area of maintenance and reliability, is that traditionally people used to go into the plant to manually collect the data with portable testers, and then you need to have somebody to analyze it manually, okay? Now we automate that data collection, okay? So it becomes much more frequent, so it becomes more predictive, and we also automate the interpretation of the data. So again, makes it easier because very often they don't have enough experts to analyze the data. Now we automate that. Again, you become more predictive. Okay. So and then similar, there are other solutions in the area of safety. We automate mustering head count, we rescue locating. If there's an emergency. Okay. If you look at energy efficiency, we have flare reduction. To make sure that plants do less flaring, so improve their energy efficiency, reducing the carbon footprint and so on. But also in production, there's some manual tasks that we can also eliminate, in order to get them more flexible to handle different feedstocks, different kinds of crudes, or produce new types of product if need be. Digitalization is a journey that normally executed over 3 to 5 years, okay? We have gone to great length to make it possible to do this at a very low cost. Okay? For instance, we use, at the very bottom, we use wireless sensors. Okay? So you don't have to run power cables or signal wires. Okay? Many of these sensors are also non-intrusive, so there's no cutting, drilling, or welding involved. You can install these equipment while the plant is running. Okay? So there's no time lost. Okay? And it also becomes very low cost. Okay? As far as the data layer is concerned, our solution is actually built around the existing platform in the plant. So they don't have to put in another multi-million-dollar platform. They can use their existing platform for this. It really applies to all kinds of industries. Emerson's focus is, of course, on the process industry, so that can include also, for example, power generation, okay? So we can help make the power plants more efficient and also achieve operational excellence and top quartile performance, just like we do in refining and other industries. Well, there's a lot of work to be done in the space, because there are so many existing plants out there, okay? So, we are working with customers one by one, to put them on this digital transformation journey. So that means everything from visioning session, establishing the roadmap, the implementation. Then we work through with them, with the management of change, so that the people in the plant can adopt this new technology, okay? You don't have to fire your existing plant in order to hire some data scientists or something. All our tools were created so that they can be used by the existing people in the plant, can be used by the maintenance, reliability, energy efficiency type of engineers.